Remember those mornings in your 20s and 30s when you didn't even have to think about it? You'd open your eyes, roll over, and there it was. Hard, strong, ready. It wasn't something you worked for. It wasn't something you worried about. It was just part of who you were as a man. That rush of blood in the morning was like your body's way of reminding you, you're alive, you're powerful, and you're built to perform. You didn't question it. You didn't second-guess yourself. You just carried that confidence into the rest of your day. But now, maybe those mornings come less often. You wake up, and instead of feeling that surge of strength, you feel flat, tired, almost like your body has forgotten what it's supposed to do. And if we're being honest, it hits deeper than just the physical. It chips away at how you see yourself. Because every man knows this. Being hard isn't just about sex. It's about confidence. It's about walking through the world knowing you still have it, knowing you're still in the game. And when that starts to slip away, it can feel like you're losing a piece of yourself. But here's the truth. That part of you isn't gone. It's not broken. It's just waiting for the right support to wake back up. In fact, in a moment, I'm going to show you a simple nightly ritual that could help support stronger blood flow, deeper recovery, and yes, the kind of rock-hard confidence you thought was gone for good. But before I tell you what it is, let's answer the question that's probably on your mind. Why does this even happen in the first place? Why do so many men, even the strong ones, start to notice things slipping as the years go on? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever left a garden hose out in the sun for too long? When it's brand new, it's flexible, smooth, water flows right through. But after a few years, it starts to stiffen, maybe even crack. Water still moves, but not with the same pressure. That's exactly what happens inside your body. When you were younger, your blood vessels were wide open and elastic. Blood could flow anywhere it needed to, instantly. But as you age, those vessels lose flexibility. They stiffen, they narrow, and when blood can't rush into the right places, getting hard becomes a struggle. And here's another question. Have you noticed how your energy isn't the same when you wake up? That's because testosterone, your body's natural fuel, slowly drops year after year. It doesn't disappear overnight, but little by little, it declines. And that decline affects more than your sex drive. It slows recovery, it dulls your mood, and it makes it harder to get that strong, dependable response when you need it most. And then there's sleep. You might still get 7 or 8 hours, but does it feel like enough? Probably not. That's because your body doesn't repair as deeply as it used to. When you were 25, sleep was like plugging your phone into the charger and waking up at 100%. Now, it's like plugging in and waking up at 60%. You're never fully recharged. Put those 3 things together: stiff blood vessels, lower testosterone, and weaker recovery. And it's no wonder erectile dysfunction shows up. It's not about desire. It's not even about age itself. It's about how your body changes quietly over time. But here's the good news. These changes don't mean you're finished. They don't mean you've lost your manhood. They just mean your body needs the right kind of support. And when you give it that support, you'll be surprised at how quickly things can start to turn around. In a moment, I'll tell you exactly what this simple bedtime ritual is. But before I do, I want you to understand why timing matters so much. Why nighttime is the perfect window for repairing, rebuilding, and regaining that rock-hard confidence. Let me ask you something. When do you think your body does most of its repair work? During the day, when you're moving, working, stressed, or at night, when you're asleep? The truth is, nighttime is when almost everything important happens. While you're sleeping, your body is in overdrive. Your tissues repair, your blood vessels expand and contract in a natural rhythm. And here's something most men don't realize. Your testosterone, the very hormone that fuels energy, recovery, and desire, is released in pulses while you sleep. Did you catch that? Not during the day, not while you're awake, but at night. That's when your body gives you the hormonal support you need. Now think about what happens if you go to bed the wrong way. If you're dehydrated, stressed, full of heavy food, or running on sugar and alcohol, your body doesn't get to do its real job. Instead of rebuilding, it's putting out fires. Instead of repairing blood flow, it's dealing with inflammation. And instead of strengthening your manhood, it's just trying to survive until morning. No wonder you wake up feeling flat. No wonder you feel tired instead of charged. No wonder getting rock hard feels harder than ever. But here's the exciting part. When you give your body the right support before bed, you flip the switch. You set the stage for recovery instead of stress. Your blood vessels relax, your nervous system calms, and your testosterone pulses actually get used the way they're supposed to. Imagine plugging in your phone at night and actually waking up at 100% instead of 60%. That's what happens when you work with your body instead of against it. And this is exactly why the nightly ritual I'm about to share works so well. Because it doesn't fight your biology, it taps into it. It gives your body the raw materials it needs at the exact moment it can use them best, while you sleep. All right, let's talk about the ritual I've been hinting at. It's not a pill, it's not a supplement, and it's not some expensive gimmick. It's a simple bedtime drink that takes less than 2 minutes to prepare, but it can make a powerful difference in how your body recovers overnight. Here's what it is: warm water, a splash of pure pomegranate juice, and a thin slice of fresh ginger. That's it. 3 ingredients. Nothing fancy, nothing artificial, nothing your body doesn't understand. Now let's break this down, because each one plays a very specific role in helping your body get back to what it used to do naturally. Let's start with pomegranate juice. Most people know it for the taste, but inside it's a circulation powerhouse. It's loaded with antioxidants called polyphenols, which help reduce inflammation and repair the lining of your blood vessels. That lining, called the endothelium, is what controls how easily blood can flow. When it's damaged or stiff, blood struggles to move. When it's healthy, blood rushes in strong and smooth. And here's the thing. Studies have shown pomegranate can actually improve blood flow in men, especially to areas tied to performance. What does that mean for you? It means better circulation, better oxygen delivery, and more responsiveness when you're in the moment. But beyond the science, it makes you feel alive. It brings back that warm, full, charged-up sensation in your body that reminds you you're still capable, you're still strong, you're still a man. Now ginger. This isn't just a spice. This little root is like fire for your system. Ginger has a natural ability to boost nitric oxide, the messenger your body uses to open up blood vessels. Without nitric oxide, things stay tight and closed. With it, everything relaxes, expands, and blood flows easily. That's the exact response you need to get hard. But ginger goes beyond that. It's anti-inflammatory, which means it calms down the hidden inflammation that builds up in your body over years and quietly blocks circulation. Less inflammation means smoother flow, more stamina, and even better energy throughout the day. And the best part? Ginger doesn't just work in the background, you can feel it. You'll notice a gentle warmth in your body, a spark in your energy, even a little kick of vitality that reminds you you're not slowing down. You're firing up. And then there's the warm water. At first glance, it seems like the simplest part, but it's the foundation. Warm water relaxes your nervous system, which is key because stress is one of the biggest killers of male performance. When your body is in fight or flight, blood flow gets pulled away from where you want it most. Warm water tells your system to calm down, to shift into recovery mode. It also soothes digestion, helping your body absorb the nutrients from the pomegranate and ginger so they can actually circulate instead of sitting in your stomach. And here's the part most men notice. Drinking warm water before bed gives you a calm, grounded feeling. It's like your whole body exhales. Your muscles loosen, your mind quiets, and you can actually feel yourself slipping into real rest. That deeper rest is what sets you up to wake up stronger, with more energy and more of the rock-hard mornings that make you feel young again. Now when you put all 3 of these together, it's not just ingredients in a cup, it's a formula for circulation, recovery, and confidence. The pomegranate repairs the foundation, the ginger sparks the flow, The warm water delivers it all through your body and sets the tone for deep recovery. And what you feel isn't just better sleep, it's waking up with energy, with power, with that natural hardness that makes you feel like yourself again. Now here's the part most men overlook. It's not just about what's in the cup, it's about what the act of making this drink represents. Think about it. Most nights you probably do the same thing millions of men do. You finish dinner, maybe snack late, maybe pour a drink, then sit on the couch until you get tired enough to stumble into bed. Or worse, you scroll your phone until you can barely keep your eyes open. And then you wonder why you wake up drained, flat, and without that spark you used to have. But what if instead you ended your day with intention? What if you walked into the kitchen, took 2 minutes to prepare something that actually supports your body, and told yourself, "Tonight, I'm giving myself what I need to be strong tomorrow." That's the power of ritual. It's not just a drink, it's a signal. A signal that tells your body, now it's time to recover, now it's time to rebuild, now it's time to get ready for tomorrow. And you'll notice it almost immediately. When you sip something warm, your whole body relaxes, your shoulders drop, your breathing slows, your nervous system shifts from stress mode into recovery mode. And that simple shift makes all the difference. Because when your body spends the night recovering instead of fighting inflammation, stress, or heavy foods, you wake up with more energy, more strength, and more of that hardness you've been missing. This is how you reclaim confidence, not through some extreme, complicated system, not through chasing your 20s, but through a small, simple, nightly act that reminds your body what it's capable of. Every sip is like saying to yourself, I still have it, I'm still in the game, I still feel like a man. And when you repeat that night after night, it stops being just a drink. It becomes a ritual, a moment you look forward to, a reminder that you're taking back control, not giving up. So here's how you put it all together. Tonight, instead of ending your day on autopilot, try this. After dinner, give yourself a little movement. Nothing crazy, just a 10-minute walk around the block or a few easy stretches in your living room. This gets your blood moving, helps digestion, and sets the stage for recovery. Then step into the kitchen. Warm a glass of water. Not boiling, just comfortably warm. Pour in a splash of pure pomegranate juice. Slice a thin piece of fresh ginger and drop it in. Stir it slowly and watch the colors swirl together. Now take a seat. No phone, no TV, no distractions. Just you and this drink. Sip it slowly. Let the warmth relax your chest, your stomach, your shoulders. Feel the tartness of the pomegranate, the little bite of the ginger, the soothing calm of the water. With every sip, remind yourself, I'm taking care of my body. I'm fueling my recovery. I'm getting back to the man I know I am. Once you finish, dim the lights, take a few deep breaths, and let your body settle. When you lay down, you'll notice your mind is quieter, your body feels lighter, and sleep comes easier. And then comes the best part. Tomorrow morning. Because when you wake up, you won't just feel rested, you'll feel charged. You'll feel energy rushing through you. And more mornings than not, you'll feel that old familiar strength between your legs. Hard, powerful, alive. The kind of mornings that remind you you're still in this game. That's your new nightly routine. Move your body a little, breathe deeply, make your drink, sip with intention, and let your body do the rest. Simple, natural, powerful. Because here's the truth. You don't need to chase your 20s. You don't need to rely on a pill to feel like a man. You just need to give your body the support it's been waiting for. And it starts right here, with one small ritual before bed. So tonight, try it for yourself. Don't just think about it, do it. And tomorrow morning, let your body show you the difference.